All right, well, for anyone who's been following along with the Stihl 026/MS260 hybrid saw, it's all back together. Finished it last night, put on a 18-inch Tamura lightweight blade, and this has the 63 thousandths width bar and skip tooth chain. Running the, let me see what I got here. Running the Oregon. You can see the specs on it. It's the 75JL, which is the chisel point, as I remember. Anyways, real good chain. You sharpen these yourself with a file. And then you can see I put the larger dogs on. They take a little bit of modification. You have to grind down you have to shorten the screw and sometimes kind of file things in the back. Enlarge this hole. But pretty happy with how the saw came out. I haven't really had a chance to break it in. One of my neighbors has a down tree that he needs some help with, so I thought I'd go over there and give him a hand and break the saw in a little bit. So, but I think, as I mentioned in one of my other videos, I did a very mild exhaust port and muffler mod on this saw, and so fired it up last night in the house and ran it there for a second. So it's doing pretty well. I will make my girlfriend, she's not in town right now. They left, my girlfriend and her sister, and I was actually going to have her record me breaking in the saw, but they had to go home for some family stuff for a couple of weeks. So I'm going to probably break this little guy in myself, and then for anyone who would like to hear it, it actually sounds really good. So anyone who would like to hear it, stay tuned for a couple of weeks. And as soon as I have a little assistance with the camera, I will get a video of this little guy in action. But like I said, I'm very pleased with it. This is my middle saw. And I have I've had a lot of chainsaws, but mess around with them, build them, sell them, and what have you. But I kind of have settled on 3 main saws for handling the needs around my property. This would constitute the middle saw, which as I mentioned is kind of the new saw. The Stihl 012, I've had 3 or 4 of those saws. That is my favorite small saw for small trees and limbing and stuff. If you look up the specs on Stihl, it's the kind of the largest of the small saws, as I remember. That's kind of how I ended up with one, and I really love that saw. It's phenomenal from top to bottom. And then if you look back through my older videos, you see I just upgraded my MS441 Magnum that I had for about 10 years to the new 661, I think it is, and I did a little bit of exhaust. Open up the exhaust and intake on that saw. That thing is phenomenal. So that's pretty much the 3 saws, and I suspect those will kind of be the ones that I hang on to for quite some time. And then and this one has the ceramic bearing, so I'm kind of curious to see how that affects it. But I've since upgraded all my saws to the Tamura bar. Except for, I guess, for the little one, the 012, I don't think they make a Tamura blade that fits on that. So I think I'm still running the 50 thousandths gauge with the 3/8 pitch on just the Oregon little 12 and 16-inch bars on those guys. So anyways, okay, so I guess that's a wrap on the video. Once again, very short video that set out to do a 30-second video, and here we are at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So as always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the saw or anything on my channel, feel free to post them in the comment section below. Thanks.